walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight.
Yes, people, welcome back to Let's Talk Premier League. We are here for an MLS watch-along. I've been saying that we're going to be doing a few more of these watch-alongs, and we are doing MLS, New York City versus New York Red Bulls, I believe is their names. I know absolutely nothing about Major League Soccer. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend I'm an expert at Major League Soccer, but yeah. We're doing a lovely watch-along. It's going to be a bit of fun. It's going to be a lot more relaxed than, you know, the normal watch-along. Same graphics, so I put their foot in, that is for sure. Perry says shock. Shock what? I'm saying we're a cup of tea, mate. What am I shocked about? What could I possibly be shocked about? Not a clue. Mustafa says Anthony Joshua got put in a spliff. He did. That was shocking. That fight, I was told he was good, but clearly he's the Ole Gunnar Solskjaer of boxing. Overrated. Yeah, I was poor. I was absolutely sure. I watched it on a stream. I wasn't paying for it, but yeah, it was shocking. He was shocking. Wasn't aware you was doing this, so unexpected. I've been saying it a few times. I've been saying we're going to do a bit of MLS. I negotiated with Wolf because he wanted 2 late shows. So I thought instead of 2 late shows, because we're going to run out of topics at one point, I decided that we would do a late show and an MLS watch along. Perfect timing. MLS at 1 a.m. though. My time anyway. AJ got put left, right, centre. Was his manager Ollie? I think it was. I think his manager was Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Is this a derby? It's the Hudson River Derby, which, you know, sounds interesting. Sounds ominous. I thought it'd be a New York derby, but no, it's the Hudson River. They're not like us, you see. We just say London Derby or Merseyside or Manchester or Devon. America come up with a proper name. What can I say? We're just lazy. You're both from Manchester? Manchester Derby. You're both from London? Excellent. London Derby. We like to keep it simple over across the river. But, you know, I thought we would get some more American buddies. He got dominated, but I'm a I could not pronounce his name, fan 2. That's why I didn't pick who I wanted to win. But we move. I hear that, Daniel. I do. Our house is in the middle of defense. Look, it was offside though, wasn't it? Being real talk, that was offside. He stood in front of De Gea. So offside. USYK. I don't know. That helps me. Usyk. There we go. Usyk. Usyk. Works quite well. But yeah, no, it was definitely offside. But I'm excited for this. It starts 1 a.m. Don't know why there's people outside my house at 1 a.m. There. Excellent. But let's go through the lineups. Not that you lot are going to know any, unless we've got some American buddies watching as well. Seeing Johnston in goal with Tinnerholm, Sands, Callens, and Thorensen, with Oviedo, Morelos, Magno, Moreles, Sharidi, and Calastanos. That is New York City. New York City are actually, a spin-off of Manchester City, just in case you didn't know. For New York Red Bulls, they've got Cornell, Edwards, Nilis, and Gutman in defence, with Duncan, Davies, Yearwood, and Tolkien as the midfielders, with Caceres, Klimala, and Fernandez. Now, we were meant to do this. We were meant to do this game. It was the flip game. It was the game that was at New York Red Bull Stadium. And I'm gutted we didn't do it. And I have good reason. I'll find the match report. You lot are going to be like, fucking hell, you missed one. I have expectations. I'm hoping that this is somewhat similar, because I missed an absolute beauty of a game. Here it is. So you think England is a bit fucked up. So New York City take the lead in the 31st minute, right? Before a red card is given to Keaton Parks, and a red card is given to Maxime Chanot, right? So both suspended. So 2 red cards, one in the 100th minute, and then in the 102nd minute, New York Red Bulls pulled back an equaliser. We missed an absolute corker of a game. Corker. It had 13 minutes added time. We missed an absolute corker, guys. We did. But I'm hoping that these guys have lacked that discipline again, and they're going to give us that corker. Let's hope for a corker of a game. Right? That's what I'm hoping for. AJ's so overrated. I hear that. I do. But yeah, we're 5 minutes away from kickoff. If anyone does want to watch it, it's on Sky Sports Football or Sky Sports main event over in the UK. I have absolutely no idea for our American friends where they can watch it, but I'm sure Americans will know where to find these games if they wish to. If they don't and they just want to see me, then I am here. Big up to RJ in the chat. Hello all. Big up RJ. Yeah, it should be a cracking game. We've in the last one we were meant to do, missed 2 red cards and a 102nd minute equaliser. An absolute madness. How we missed that is purely down to me. I'm still working out the time difference. So when I clicked, when I said, it's 1 a.m., I automatically put it down on the wrong day. It's, shit happens. But we did miss a call. I'm hoping that these two are feisty again, and they did, and they live up to my now expectations, because I didn't know what to expect when coming into this game. Obviously, building up to the Thursday game, I was like, I don't know what to expect. It's MLS. I don't really have a clue what I'm doing. And then I saw that the red cards and the 102nd minute equaliser. I was like, fucking hell, I missed one here, boys. I did. I was quite gutted, actually. I'm not going to lie to you. I was quite gutted. But I'm in a good mood today. Very good mood. My team won. In League One. Beat Doncaster. Richie Wellens got sent off for kicking a water bottle at a fan. Love to see that sort of aggression needlessly. I get you frustrated, but no need to kick a water bottle at a fan. I'm pretty sure, Cantona kicked a fan, didn't he? Got a 6-month ban. I think Wellens should be suspended. A 6 months seemed fair to me. That would rule him out until March. Now, I like that idea. They're just showing some highlights of Everton versus Birmingham, the Women's Super League. We should be joining them over at the I love the stadium name. It's the Yankee Stadium, of course, New York Yankees. It's held at the Yankee Stadium, which that does make sense. It makes an awful lot of sense. New York Yankees. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. But yeah, I thought that was amusing. They when I was looking for their stadium on Google, not gonna lie, I saw this. I was like, it's a baseball stadium. How are they putting football there? Legit a football picture. I was like, fuck, couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. It does look like a baseball stadium though, doesn't it? Do you reckon it's used for baseball? It's got to be. Why'd you build a stadium like that if it's not used for baseball? That's got to be a baseball stadium. Obviously, you can see it behind me. Keep looking at them like that. Definitely a baseball stadium. It has to. These are usually entertaining games, says Daniel. Love it. Well, I'm excited. But look, my expectations are way overboard now. I mean, 2 red cards in like one in the 100th minute of a 102nd minute penalty. My expectations are very high, Daniel. It's used for baseball. I knew it. It looks like a baseball stadium. It really does. It's confusing. Charlie says, big up Niall up the Argyle. Big up, Charlie. Only 2 of us with wins. Make sure you tune in for the EFL show. We're going to be starting with Aaron because we got started at 6. I've got to fuck off at 7. So Aaron's going to avoid talking point about League One. It's fine because I'm about to get about 9 million Doncaster fans in the comment going, you're a bully, you're scum, you only got the win because you had 2 penalties. Cry more. Trust me, you're filling up the buckets. You might need a tissue. So yeah, as I say, really excited for this one. I'm a Red Sox fan, hate New York Yankees. I'm going to sound really bad here. New York Yankees, what sport are they in? Is that baseball? Is that baseball? You beat Warsaw, not an achievement, Charlie. Trust me, for Bristol Rovers to win away, that is history in the making, mate. That's levels baseball. Baseball. Thought so. You can tell how much I watch American sports, can't you? I'm thinking I may have to do an NFL watch along, but I will have absolutely no idea what I'm talking about, and I will look like an absolute twat. I'll be like, he's kicked it. I have absolutely no idea why. I'm slowly learning the rules. I think Aaron likes his baseball, not baseball. I'm sure he likes baseball as well, but NFL. So I might get Aaron, or I know Charles into it. Hopefully, anyone who's interested in NFL, let me know, because I am planning on doing a watch along at some point, but I definitely need someone who understands like the rules to be on there. I know NFL. Lewis, you've just nominated yourself as a co-host for one of them, apparently. It's my local sport club. It sucks. But Warsaw, I know that. They're a shit team, but for Bristol Rovers, that's insane for them to see that. But MLS, as I say, high expectations for this game. They're taking us back to Wednesday or Thursday. It was insane. Oh, okay. The tackles do come in. Oh, okay. I like this. This is going to be lit. This is going to be great. I'm excited. Big up Zachary. Big up Zach. Caden Clark is the one to watch. Who? He's not even on the pitch, I don't think I read a Caden Clark. Did I? Did I read out a Caden Clark? I can't even remember. I cannot remember. Did I? Yankee Stadium. It might be on the bench. Let me just get the teams back up. Red Bulls 18-year-old. Okie dokie. Let me have a look. New York Red Bulls. Arnold. Clark. On the bench. 37. So keep an eye out for number 37, guys. Yeah, you can definitely tell that's used for baseball. 100%. There's a couple of live games at the moment. There's Columbus 0, Montreal 0, DC 2, Cincinnati 0. Halftime for New England 2, Orlando City 1. It's finished Philadelphia 1, Atlanta 0. Zachary, you're from Philadelphia, aren't you? You're from Philadelphia, so your team won. My team sucks at the moment. 2-0 played Seattle Seahawks and LA Rams. Fair. No, you're delighted after the game earlier. Could not be happier. Uncle Laurie says, when do you sleep now, with 2 L's? If you'd like to know my bedtime routine, I sleep at between 5 a.m. and 7 a.m. and I wake up between 12 and 3. Nah, I'm getting night work soon, Laurie. It's basically, I'm going to start working nights. Mate, the pay. I could be working weekend nights. Oh, boys, I'm bringing in money. They're paying like £16.50 an hour. Yeah, we lost to Mexico City Club American semi-final of our Champions League. It's called Philly Union. Okay, Philly Union. I shall remember that. Lewis says, what's your team, Daniel? I'm guessing any team that isn't LA Rams or Seattle Seahawks or the Lakers. Not Lakers, New York City, or New York Red Bulls are 11th. New York City are 13th. So Beckham's team, 9th. Well, I suppose that's not too bad. You can't get relegated in this league, can you? In the Eastern Conference. I'm looking for Wolves team, but I'm guessing they're in the Western Conference. Yes, they are. No, they're not. Yes, no. Wolf. Oh, Vancouver. Yeah, 9th. Yeah, Vancouver not doing too bad. Indianapolis Colts. Nice. Bro, I live night work. Just a damn shame COVID came in and redundancy kicked in. I hear that, mate. Look, my best bit, what I've done is agencies. They are filled with work at the moment. Lots of parcel places looking for work. I'm down in Devon, but I'm sure it's like all over the place. Yeah, maybe look at an agency. I think they're loaded with jobs. Everyone's looking apparently now. Coming up to Christmas, isn't it? More or less, with the team's leading 9 assists. Yeah, I love night work. It's just adjusting that sleep pattern. So for me, like, it's that sleep pattern. I'm working out, like, teaching my body when it's late. Luckily, it's got a lot easier, but I'm going to have to teach my body to stay awake till like 9:30 in the morning, which is going to be really difficult, especially with the streaming. But we'll work with it. Sheen Davies played every minute of every game so far for New York Red Bulls. This should be a feisty game, though. Feisty game. I'm hoping for a feisty game. Ilanga and Greenwood up front. Future looking bright for United. Yeah, I mean, Ilanga's probably going to play understudy to Rashford, isn't it? I don't know when the game starts. It said 1 a.m. It said it was a 1 a.m. kickoff. I'm working in education now. I want to be a teacher. Whip these cheeky fuckers into staying. Oh, please do. Because they need an absolute kicking of the lifetime. Oh my god, yeah, kick their asses. They deserve it. Yeah, it said it was meant to be a 1 a.m. start, but I'm guessing they didn't get that notice. But yeah, whip these cheeky fuckers into lovely people. But United fans want Conte and Zidane. Zidane, maybe. Conte would be a terrible move. Terrible move. they're very gobby people. That's why United have the best academy. You have got a top academy. I won't lie. You've got a very good academy. You don't have the best academy, though. It's probably on par with Chelsea. I see. Chelsea have bought through players, but so have United. United have bought through Bashi, Greenwood, McTominay, Brandon Williams, Langa, Shatiri, Hannibal. Got a really good academy at United. A lot of their younger players as well. Really, really, really smashing it. I think we're nearly at kickoff. I say that hope, more in hope than understanding. The Eastern Conference is really tight in the MLS. 3rd to 10th is separated by 5 points. We sell them for profit there. Yeah, you have a good academy, equally as good as United, I'd say. United have got very good academy. 20-some games in. How many games do you play, Zach? Like, how many games do you play in your league before you separate into the playoffs or whatever? Mustafa said people forget Beckham, Scholes, Giggs, Neville came from the United Academy. Icky butt. We have got kickoff there, almost. We are approaching kickoff. And we have kickoff. There we go. There we go. Sorted. Only 8 minutes late. 34. See, towards the back end of the season, then. The referee is called Villarreal. Armando Villarreal. Wonder if he's got any relation to a team, Villarreal. 34 games in, though. Should be interesting. New York City with the ball at the moment. That pitch looks wank. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to disrespect America, but that pitch looks absolutely wank. I'm not going to lie. Only Barcelona have a better academy. Barcelona, they've got a sick academy as well, to be fair. You've all three of you got very good academies. It's not a competition. You all have excellent academies. No, they're always 10 minutes late, don't know why. I could be rude, but I won't. Americans, they like the suspense. Also, they're probably doing God knows how many advert breaks on their normal channels. Highest points at the end of the season gets a supporters shield and then 1 game knockout playoffs for the MLS Cup. Top 8 from each East and West. That makes sense. What? So if you finish at the top of your league, you get the supporters shield, and then you do the playoffs and then a final of the MLS Cup at the end. Makes sense. That does make sense. We played too many left wingers for fuck's sake. Only Sancho can actually play on the right. Yeah. I've got Greenwood, but he's more of a striker now, isn't he? But New York City with a foul there. The Red Bulls lad is asking for where's the card? Where's the card? They've started already. I'm excited. Genuinely. There was 2 red cards for the same team in this game a few days ago, so bear that in mind. Bear that in mind. It's Pep's brother, Bold. Union got the shield last season, then got eliminated by the 7th seed first round. Who won the MLS Cup last year? Daniel says, I'm into Miami. Shocker. I was saying if this was Europe, we'd be champions. Oh. Nice. Who won it last year? Was it Philly? No, Philly wouldn't have won it last year, surely. It is game time, they're saying on the advertising hoardings. Love to see it. I don't know any of these players, so I can't really offer great commentary. New York Red Bulls with the ball, intercepted by City. Number 3 looks like a B-Tech, Kevin De Bruyne. Columbus Crew are current champions. They're in your league, aren't they? The Eastern. They're in the Eastern League. 17. Waxing across. Oh, that's just wide. Just wide there by Castella. Castella with the ball there, but very close to scoring for City. I'm just going to call them City and Red Bulls. It makes sense. If you are new to the channel, hit that like button. and all of that. Hit the subscribe button. We'll be doing many more of these, so don't you worry about that. They have VAR in MLS, don't they? Yeah, Columbus, Ohio. I really only know Caden Clark. Caden is a good prospect for the US national team. Fair. You've got a few now, haven't you? You've got Pulisic and Ray. You're building quite a team. To be fair, America is really excited for that. Really excited. Well, you should be. I'm not too bothered. but no, you should be excited. You've got a good team coming up. Well, building a good team. I'm going to sit back. When's the next Let's Talk Premier League Score Centre? Whenever there's not F1, it's next week. It's just too much when there's Formula 1 as well. I'm sure you understand. There's a lot of work. Like making the graphics for a Score Centre is fucking horrific. But yeah. Corner taken. Corner headed away by City. Now Red Bulls have it. Number 7 with the ball. I'm going to learn these names as we go along. It's the best way. It's already 1-0 up between Minnesota and Houston Dynamo. Wolves team doesn't kick off till 3 a.m. our time, so in about 2 hours and 45 minutes. So 1 hour and 45 minutes. City with the ball. Into the box he goes. Corner. Yeah. My instinct's always right. I'm freaking amazing. It's going to be Morales. Morales to take the corner. Houston. Oh yeah, of course it's Houston. Of course it's Houston. I'm an idiot. It's early in the morning. Actually, it's like midday for me. I'm more like 6 p.m. Header, good header there by Red Bulls. Clear it, Boney, as far as players on the edge of the box. Cross goes in, shot, great save by the keeper. Goes back into the box and the keeper drops it, but he collects it straight after that. And nice, quick, fast-paced start by City. Long ball up from Red Bulls, but it's going to go all the way back to the edge of the City penalty area. Now they just deal with it. City just passing it around themselves. Pitch looks a lot smaller than the Premier League pitches, I won't lie to you. Much smaller. A lot more narrow. They're a lot more narrow from my instincts. Chelsea fans on a bender. Cristiano is an offender. My idol, Jorginho, is finished. Jorginho. This is the worst pitch. It is a shocking pitch. Free kick to Red Bulls. Yeah, free kick, and it was James Sands that gave it away. Yeah, it's a bit of a free kick. You need to own stadium. Yeah, you do. You can certainly tell. It's not the greatest pitch of all time. You can certainly see that. Of course, it's not going to be great when you're playing, baseball on it at the same time. Yeah, not ideal, but free kick to Red Bulls on the edge of the area for them. Mustafa, you bored? I'm finished. The best bit, well, Daniel's mod, but he wouldn't block. Yeah, it's all for banner. It's all banner. It's all good. He's spamming. I'm finished. Oh, that went under the wall, but straight into the keeper's hands. New York City are sponsored by Etihad Airways, as are their parent or brother club, which is Manchester City, part of the City franchise or the City family, however you want to really call it. Looking like they got City colours as well. They are in City colours. As I say, they're part of the City family. Taken quickly, Sands back to the keeper, Johnson. City just paying it out from the back. Don't care, he wasn't good last night. What? Jorginho, yeah. Daniel, I'm finished, though I got carried by Kante. Magno concedes a throw-in to Red Bulls. Red Bulls have started the game quite well. Certainly wouldn't look like it's it's third v ninth, but to be fair, I'd certainly say that New York Red Bulls have certainly had the upper hand as a shot. Great save, Johnson, but I don't think he knew anything about it. But that was a great save, a really good save that was, and it's booted long. City steal it with Moreles. There's a few flying tackles there. Free kick to Red Bulls. It was 16 that was tackled. 16 is Yearwood. Yearwood was fouled there, but the keeper Johnson knew nothing about that shot. Absolutely nothing. How he stopped that, I will never know. It's just straight at his face as well. Like, that's gonna be a sore one. That's for sure. Pogba was better than Kante in the Euros. The defenders in MLS are the worst parts and makes a strong shot stopper. That makes sense. I'm guessing the keepers get a lot of action. Can't even score a pen. Neither can Bruno, to be fair. Long ball up from City. It's just kicked away by Red Bulls, but only as far as City again. And that's free kick. Did look a little bit handsy. It was a Sevdo with the free kick there for City. Sands back to his teammate Callens. Actually, what I want to do. What's up, people? That's a bit better. Got all the players in front of me now. Even Fred is better than me. Fuck off, Mustafa. Oh, that is shocking. You can't say Fred's better, that's mad. Edwards will take the throw in for New York Red Bulls. Lowest rated person on FIFA would smoke us all. For me, that's definitely worth a timeout. I hate. I'm not in control of timeouts, but I wouldn't say it is. I would say it's just a bit of banter. It's late night banter for us, isn't it? Late night banter. It's just neither team can really keep the ball, but City are on a break down the left hand side, down the right hand side. Now it's Tinholm who was fouled, and that's going to be a free kick to City. Free kick City. And that's a yellow card given to one of them. Can't remember which player it was. The blonde one. 47. 47 is Tolkien. So Tolkien booked there. Gonna have a long, long night for him now. It's gonna be a long, long night for him now. He's got 77 minutes on a yellow card. Goat is a wow. Who's the worst player on Plymouth? Well, I'd say the worst is probably Reece Shirley, but he's like 18, so it's to be expected. Good player though. Good little player. Mustafa really is bored. Cross dealt with by New York Red Bulls, and there's a bit of a clash of heads here. One of them's holding their nose. It's going to be a free kick to Red Bulls. The City player's back up now. He's all right now, isn't he? He would break my ankle. Yeah, it'd do me in as well. I'm not gonna lie. Madness. One of the Red Bull players was down, and it is in fact Kilmara down. Back up there. Red Bull's trying to get the ball upfield, but now it's City on the break. City on the break. Number 11, who is Morales. Morales looks a good player. And one of the Red Bull players is down. I think it's Gutman. I think Gutman is down. Back up now. But yeah, what was that about? That's a bit of a sore one. Neither's fault, really. Neither's fault, but yeah. It's funny when people don't know and they say, like, why did New York City FC steal City's branding? But he didn't steal City's branding, did they? They're part of the City group. City sort of run this lot, don't they? So they've also got like a team in Australia. They've got teams everywhere in the City group. He has Ollie as manager, understandable. Yeah. To be fair, if Ollie was my manager, I'd be bored. Pitching going to be the greatest for playing passing football. Luckily, I don't think either team really wants to. Straight away, crowded out. Another free kick to throw into City. No goals as of yet. Another throw to City. That ain't me. Manchester City's owners own New York City FC. Yeah, as I said, they're part of the City group, aren't they? Part of the larger City group. Obviously, City is at Man City at top, but then filters down. You got MLS, you got an Aussie team in there as well. I'm sure they've got others. Valve also has a Penginio account. Oh, what's up, Velvet I love it. We all just blame Velvet Schwan. Why not? It'll be why they've got Nissan and, Etihad as sponsors as well. As they've got all of them, it'll be, really Red Bulls, Leipzig and Salzburg too. This is true. Oh, if it's Velvet Schwan hide time. Yeah, Red Bull have got Leipzig, Salzburg, and obviously New York Red Bulls. Be interesting to see if Red Bulls try and get an English team. I would say there is an opening for an English team, an English Red Bulls. Caden is going to Leipzig next season, already announced. Not surprised. Well, that's the thinking behind these, bigger clubs now looking at these types of sort of way to operate, which is you can transfer players really, really easily. Very minimal fees as well, because they're all part of the same group. So, see Sonny blame the referee now. I did. He's just a twat, isn't he? When we talk about the shambolic defending or the missed chances, like Jota and all that, they're minor league farms. Yeah, basically they all supplement each other, don't they? And they're all there for Red Bulls. They're all there to supplement Leipzig, and for all the City ones, they're there to essentially supplement Man City. But I do think that there's going to be room for like a Red Bulls in a Premier League. I can certainly see that. Although it might not happen in the Premier League because of how traditional it is down in England. You never know. But I would expect a free kick to City on the halfway line. But I would expect it to be much more, Be interesting. Red Bull's sponsorship, because they're in Formula One, aren't they? So Red Bulls have got a very good sporting brand. To be fair, you got the Formula One team, you got the footballs. I mean, they've acquired a lot of clubs and teams. Big up to them though. Red Bull's Plymouth takeover incoming. I'd have no issue with that at all. None whatsoever. Red Bull Plymouth Argyle. I could work with that. As long as we've got lots of money. Apparently Roman part owner of Vetasi, because we always loan players there. May do, or they may just have a loan agreement. You see that very regularly where a lot of clubs have specific clubs that they like to send their players to. For example, a lot of teams like to send their loanees to Plymouth Argyle now because Ryan Lowe and how well he is as a manager and a director of football and everything, and how the club is run. Other, the bigger clubs, the likes of Chelsea, Liverpool, City, United, they do look at our club and go, we could probably get a player in there. But they have to be the right player. At this point, we didn't get Galbraith, to be fair. I thought it'd be quite good on loan at Argyle. Got a really good link up with Peterborough United as well. We've got a really close partnership. Ryan and the chairman of Peterborough get on really well. So yeah, you see a lot of partnerships in football. You see gentlemen's agreements. We quite like you, so we'll give you a helping hand, or we'll give you a favour. You see that all the time in football. So Roman may not even part own it. The clubs may just be really, Vitesse may just be really good for Chelsea, and Chelsea may really like what they do with the youngsters, so therefore they'll just continue sending players there. You do see that a lot, sort of like affiliate clubs. Whereas this one is part of the same company, really. Red Bulls with the ball in the area. Cross goes in, dealt with somewhat, and then booted away. By Schwadi. Long ball launched in, that's going to be a goal kick. I told people Liverpool draw to Brentford. Brentford, good side. Very good side. Can't really argue that. Brentford look really good as well. I swear down, I'm not making these accounts. Yeah, that's fine. I don't care anyway. I really, really don't care. It's literally, I find it funny, to be honest with you. I find it funny. Red Ball on the break now, down the right hand side for them. Get a good cross in this time, lad. Get a good cross. Nope. Okay. I knew that'd be a bit optimistic. 22 minutes into the game for anyone watching. People think MLS teams are mid-table championship quality. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that, to be fair. Be interesting to see our goal take on one, to be fair. It'd be really interesting. Because we're quite a good team in League One. Yeah. Be interesting. I can sort of see it. They'll need to keep the ball a bit better, but I do see that in terms of, in terms of the quality. Yeah, mid-table championship. Fatu called the PE teacher. I made the PE teacher one, but not the Jorginho one. Oh, you have absolutely... You can keep that one. You can keep that. That is quality. Promotion for Plymouth incoming. Promotion for Argyle it's not completely out of the realms of possibility. It's going to be tough, though. Got to be consistent. That's the thing. Games like today where we've been a bit off colour, but we've got the point. Well, the 3 points really, really crucial to us going forward, really. I certainly think so anyway. You know, fans are really a real big thing down at Home Park. Argyle would probably beat Toronto or Cincinnati. Maybe. See no reason why not. I fancy us against one of the New York sides as well, to be fair. Be an interesting game. Be close. Be really close, I think, because we're only a league below a championship as well. League One's got really good quality as well, mind you. Managers just casually screaming at his players. Glass goes in, dealt with. Thought there was a Pils for handball there, but no. But any given day, France can draw to Bosnia. This is true. You'll beat Inter Miami, they're only a new team. That's true. Fancy Argyle against New York. Isn't Romeo Beckham playing for Inter Miami now? I swear he made his debut. Well, at least I could be sure he did. At least I think he did. We have Phil Neville as coach. Yeah, but didn't Beckham's son make his professional debut? No, one of the players is down. Yearwood looks alright though. Beckham wants to get rid of financial restrictions. I am shocked. Shocked. Only made this account too many cocky Chelsea fans think they'll walk the league. Well, they certainly won't walk it, but they've got a good chance of winning it. Oh, yeah, he's probably just been winded. He wants Inter Miami to be the man you're spending. I can understand that. MLS, they don't tend to allow that shit. They tend to, clear as day how you can spend your money, you deal with it. No one will walk the league. Yeah, no one's walking the league this year. All sides have got something wrong with them. United have got something wrong with them. Liverpool have got something wrong with them. City have got something wrong with them. Chelsea have got something wrong. Fat Tuchel, the PE teacher, will be sad this season. Love it. Love it. It's also nice while I'm just doing one with me. I did, I think it was, it was a few of the, what was it? A few of the Copa Americas. They were really fun. I enjoyed it where it was just, and that's where the whole idea of me doing watchalongs on my own with maybe one or two people in the background. It's because I really enjoy interacting with you lot, and these are really good times to do it. Really, it's really chilled. We may meet some new Americans or more. So welcome to our little family. Got Zachary, and we got Wolf. Got Wolf, who is Canadian. Don't let him ever hear I said American. Got Zachary and Wolf. Did have Phantom, but he went a bit crazy. You only allow 3 players on the MLS that makes you over 2 million a year. Wow, that's mad. Only 2 million. That's pocket money that's like 4 weeks' wages for Ronaldo. The rest have to be under. That is mad. That's mad. But it's more development, isn't it? More development means clubs won't be going bankrupt and all of that. Makes sense. Wolf is a Vancouver fan for MLS. Yep, Vancouver Whitehawks or Whitecaps, one or two. Nalgo, how you doing up the city? I don't have a favourite to win today. I'm completely neutral. Tuchel flopped to Dortmund and people compare him to Swellix. Whitecaps, yeah, I thought so. Yeah, New York Whitecaps. Good team, I think. There isn't anyone to bring in. Yeah, you could argue that. Yeah. Hopefully we'll meet some new Americans and they pop in. Mustafa making things up now. No, people did compare Tuchel to Fergie. I say it's like over my head because I thought it was quite ridiculous. In fact, very ridiculous if you ask me. You certainly can't be saying shit like that. But no, it was true. Here's New York Red Bulls down the right-hand side again. Nice little bit of trickery. Passes backwards. Puts in a cross. Dealt with really well by Sands. I really like that Sands guy. I think he's quality. I genuinely think he's quality. Decent centre-back he is. Your game was a bit scuffed as one pen was unlucky for Dolberg. Second pen was in a goose. You wonder about whether it was. Well, no, both Stonewall penalties, mate. Both Stonewall penalties. Easily. Probably close to mid-table championship salaries, I think. Argyle probably have a lot of players on 60k a year. Yeah, probably. Yeah, actually. 60k doesn't seem ridiculous, actually. Probably. Yeah, probably some of our higher earners. I think our highest paid is 5k a week. Really, really, really cheap. Well, in comparison to the Premier League. Yannick says it's 1-0. I haven't seen a goal go in just yet, but I think I'm about to see it. Oh, it's defended-ish. Need to emphasise. No, should I do a fat pep and the PE teacher when he flops this season? Absolutely. The average is 300k a year for an MLS player. Yeah, it's more money in the MLS than League One, though, realistically. But Yannick, make sure you've hit the subscribe button as well if you are new to the channel. Get involved in the comments as well. We love to have new people interact. You got a fellow American, Zachary. He'll make you feel welcome. Mustafa will just spam because he's angry. And Velve is just a weirdo. Long ball up. Dealt with by Sands. Great little player he is. Oh, he wins himself a free kick. Well done. He's a good little player, he is. That Sands guy. I'm taking a liking to him. I like a lot of what he's doing. He's neat, tidy, good with the ball. He's a decent player, he is. Ben for 10 up this year after that performance. Going to be good for the race F1 tomorrow. Yeah, he got me and Chris for tomorrow because Charles is watching Chelsea Women, which is always good. See Chelsea Women tomorrow. So it'll be me and Chris. Maybe Wayne might pop on. Where's Verstappen? Back of the grid, mate. Took a new engine, so he got a grid penalty. Cross. Dealt with again by Sands. And then hoofed up long. Again, I'm like, really, really liking that Sands guy from New York City. Very neat defender he is. Very neat. James Sands, he's played for a national team. He's good at MLS, but we hate him for the national team. Why do you hate him for the national team? I'm not going to lie. Every time he's touched the ball, he looks neat, tidy. Really, really, really comfortable. Why do you hate him? Makes no sense. And now says decent player and confidence about one player that then his brain is saying to him, I want him at Argyle. I would love him at Argyle. He looks really neat defender. Really neat. Looks really composed. Happy to play out from the back as well. All of those things I look at and I really, really like it. Really good. A very good player. How about Mr. Hamilton? Fourth, I want to say. Lando on pole. Sainz second. And George is third. Mr. Russell is third. Yeah, Zachary, why do you hate James Sands at the national team? I think he looks really, really damn good. Centre back as well. Some say we are anti-MLS. We do have a European fetish as national team fans. Okay. Well, if I was you, I'd back this lad. He's a decent player. Decent player. Take that from someone who, he could make it in the Prem. Probably like a Brighton defender or something like that. Again, up there, headering the ball. Really, really. Oh no, that was number 26, who is a Sevdo. Orlando signs George Hamilton top 4, then Bottas in 7th. Yeah, Bottas didn't have a good time. Bottas rarely has a good time, to be fair. What's the player's name now? James Sands is his name. Really, really good little player he is. Corner goes in. And that's going to be... Oh no, it was a throw in that corner. And it was Sevdo, who... oh no, that was Morales. Alfredo Morales. Big up Matt, who says, oh, hello. Hello, Matthew. Just watching a bit of MLS. I've spotted a guy that I like. He's called James Sands. Really good. Patrick Russell joining next season, getting to him. He wants to go on high. He wants an easy teammate, and he knows he ain't going to get that with Russell. Should be interesting. Johnson's looked comfortable. He hadn't had an awful lot to do, but that is probably now the curse. He's going to have a shit ton to do. Matt, how's uni going? Or Freshers Week? The end of Freshers Week, isn't it, tomorrow? But there's Sands again with the ball. Again, really comfortable. Makes a simple pass back to the keeper. And again, not this time it isn't Sands, but it's straight back to the keeper. Who I presume is going to boot this. No. Pele's out from the back. Sands. Nice pass into the midfield, and City on the way. But a sloppy pass from Shuadi. City do collect the ball back up in defence, and now Morelos goes down the left-hand side. Yeah, I'll be back on next week. Love it. Cross goes in. Nope, not quite. The manager's not happy there. Well, did you see AF Villa fans taking the piss out of Ronaldo after game? Rightly so. I thought he was quite shite. I had to take a break out of the group chat, because if I didn't, I was going to say something like, oh, fucking hell. No wonder he's holding his calf. That's fucking horrific. Sands ain't the worst, but a lot of national team fans get upset when someone gets picked that isn't from a top 5 league. Oh, you lot. Nah, look, I have a philosophy, right? If you're good enough, you play. He's a good player. Should be in the top 5 league, in my opinion. Should be in the top 5 league. He's a decent little player. How old? He's only 21. 21. Wow. Mate, that kid is going to get to a top league. I have no doubt about that. He should do anyway. I don't normally gas up to 4. Right on the back of the calf. That's going to hurt. That's a bit of a bad tackle. Villa fans, because Villa fans were on a bender. Cristiano is a bender. Unbelievable. That's unbelievable. Oh. I think Sands almost did a pass back, but it was understandable in that situation. Now you got Tinnerholm. Plays out to Morelos. Got Moreles and Moreles. It's mad. It's unbelievable, Jeff. It is. Johnson had to be alert to that, or that would have been an own goal from Sands. Not his fault, though. Not his fault. It's just blocking the path, blocking the pass. Could have nearly gone into his own net, but luckily for him, it didn't. Red Bulls with the ball. 39 minutes. That's gone quite quickly. Quite quick there. Weird stadium still. Very weird stadium. Nighttime game in East America, so I'm guessing something like 7, 8 o'clock over there now. Sands deals with that, well done. And that'll be a goal kick. Plymouth got lucky, says Drake. It did a bit, but best teams have luck, don't they? We do have, but I'm not going to complain. I thought we were average. There was elements of our game I didn't like, of course. That's normal. But overall, got the win, 3 points. Move on to the next game. Crewe on Tuesday night. Big game, that is. Big game against Crewe. So hopefully we get the result and move on. Shot there. And that's going to be... Oh no, it's kept in. That's going to be a goal kick. Well done to Tinnerholm. Not too impressed with the Red Bulls player. Portsmouth, best team in the league. Don't know if I'd go that far. He can be a little shaky when he goes up against Leon Bailey, Mikel Antonio, or Jimenez, Davies, etc. from top 5 leagues. He's 21, isn't he? Most centre backs are a bit shaky when they're 21. Sunderland clear of Portsmouth. We start that debate. I'm not getting involved. I think they're both big teams. They're both good teams in their own right. Obviously, I have more of a rivalry with Pompey, due to the amount we've played each other in recent years and Dockyard Derby and the fact that both our fans turn up for occasions. But I love playing Pompey. Just not at Fratton Park because we always seem to blow a lead. Twice in 2 years now that we've blown a lead at Fratton Park. So Fratton Park is becoming my least favourite place as we have a goal. And it is number 22 for New York Red Bulls. So New York Red Bulls starting it off. It's actually number 23, I think. Johnson will be annoyed. Why are you watching MLS? Well, I go to bed about 5, 6, 7 a.m. in the morning and thought some MLS would be good. It was actually number 20, Sean Davies, with the goal for them. So put the ball next to him. But yeah, Davies plays as a false 9 for Canada. Oh, he's Canadian, is he? Wolf will be happy. Wolf will be very happy. But 1-0 to New York Red Bulls. But yeah, MLS. I wanted to diversify the channel a bit more. Make it a bit more of a diverse group. And it's really good. It helps gain subscribers as well because you're doing something different. MLS is something a bit different. It's something where there's not a lot of people doing a watch along for MLS, so it's just a bit of fun. I enjoy it. We're going to start doing more of these, to be fair, because I say I'm awake till really early in the morning, so it makes sense to doing it really. But New York Red Bulls taking the lead, unlike last time where they had to get an equaliser. No Alfonso Davies. That's Davies. No Alfonso Davies. Oh, that makes sense. One of the New York players isn't overly thrilled. He's tried to overhead kick and that was close, actually, just over the bar. Just over the bar. He's unlucky there, actually. That could have gone in. Castellanos with the chance there for New York City. He'll be a bit annoyed with himself, I no doubt. No, Alfonso Davies, not that Davies. Oh, I was just about to say. Good tackle there from James Sands. I really like that. He has caught my eye. Out of all of the City players, he's caught my eye. Even though they're 1-0 down, he's really performed well. Really impressed. He's right back, so talented that Canada uses him as main man, false nine. If they even got any good strikers, I'm not going to say that. Wolf will kill me. I was about to say if they even got any good strikers, but I'm sure they have. 1 minute of added time in the game left. Free kick to Red Bulls. See how they do on from this. Long ball lofted up. Dealt with by Tinnerholm. I want to call him Tinnerman, but he's Tinnerholm. Jonathan David for Lille just won Ligue 1. Yeah. And not too bad. They got a few little. North America's certainly starting to do a little. It's doing quite well as that ball goes all the way back to Johnson, who heads it to Sands. And that is it. That is half time. It is New York City 0. New York Red Bulls 1. Just showing Jamie Sands walking off. A really good game so far. I'll be back in 2 seconds. I just need to put my phone on charge because it's on 15%. And we're going to need that for teams' names. So I'll be back in 2 seconds. Yeah, good game. I actually, thoroughly enjoyed that. I thought it'd be a tight game because judging from the game on Thursday night or Thursday morning, Wednesday night for America, I thought, judging from that, it was going to be a tight game, and it's proven to be. Red Bulls taking the lead at halftime with a good goal. I thought Jamie Sands for City has done really good, really well. Been really impressed with him. So far so good, I think, for Red Bulls, and I'm sure City will come out with something different in the second half. As Zachary says, Canada's pretty decent now. Carl Lewin is really good too, and they have a right back, Bunchanan, who's young, just moved to Club Brugge. Club Brugge ain't bad. It's the thing, your players are starting to get more experience in the top leagues, hence why you're doing better, because they're getting better coaching. That wasn't happening really. And you obviously had the anomalies like Clint Dempsey, who were very good for American and all of that, but there is a certain element of doing better. So I think well done to North America. They finally cracked the code, which is you had to get your players playing in the better leagues to have better teams. Smart move. It is a smart move, really. But yeah, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, get involved in the comments. Want to talk to you guys throughout this. If you're new, don't be afraid to get involved in the comments. We love to chat to you guys. as well. We love new people. That's something we're all about, really. But yeah, also let me know your thoughts if you're watching the game, how you think it's gone. I think it's been entertaining. I think, both sides have had chances. And into the break, it's New York Red Bulls that have taken their one chance and have got the goal so far. I do expect to see, City respond in the second half as you would with almost anything really in football. If your team's down, you expect a bounce, and I think we'll get one from City. Mexico is hampering themselves at the moment because they keep their La Liga Mex. But yeah, our strategy is getting young players to Europe is definitely helping. Yeah, well, naturally it will, because Europe is so advanced in terms of football or soccer, if you so wish to call it soccer. Because we're so advanced, it makes sense sending young players to us, because they'll get developed better. They'll play with better players, which means the caliber of player is better. So, it makes total sense. It really, really does make complete and utter sense. Yeah, I unfortunately, if you're a young player and you want to play for a top side, ultimately Europe is the place to go, because we've got the best leagues in the world, and they're untouched by anyone. I mean, you only need to look as far as the Club World Cup and realise that most English teams, if they're in it, have won. In fact, most European teams win the Club World Cup. So you only really have to look at that to understand we've got some of the best teams in the world. And look, even if they're not at a big club, if they're at like a Villa, think of the caliber of player a team like Villa are playing every year, every week in, week out. It's going to be vast, superior to any, and again, I mean no disrespect to the MLS, but it's going to be far superior to what the MLS has to offer. But obviously, tough. Stats so far, they both had 6 attempts, but New York City, New York Red Bulls have had 3 on target compared to City's 1. City have dominated possession with 67% compared to Red Bulls 33%. Both have committed a high amount of fouls in the first half. They're just showing some of the highlights now. City have a really good chance in the first half to get the opening goal, but didn't quite work out. Keeper was alert straight away. Had to be, mind you. He did spill it, but he got straight onto it. So, yeah. No other leagues are close until we can pay 200 million for our benches. That, I'm afraid, is probably somewhat true. Yeah, our benches are ridiculous. Well, over in England, in the Premier League, it is. They are ridiculous. Ben Johnson had to make a great save. It was basically very close to him, hit directly to his face, but he had to be alert to save it. Then they're showing the almost own goal from James Sands. But he's had a good game so far. He's been really controlled, really good, and has clearly worked well with the keeper. Some more of the highlights. I'll just talk you through them. Ball goes out to right-hand side this time. They look to get the cross in, and it was number 27 that slots it into the goal. Lovely strike from him into the back of the net. It goes. It was a really nice cross, actually, through the legs of number 3. I cannot remember his name. I had all the names, but just charging the phone for half time. Freaking Jadon Sancho getting shuffled has to piss off Dortmund, because he was so vital there. No, I think Dortmund expected it. Dortmund ultimately Dortmund are a selling team. They sold Jadon Sancho. They knew they were going to sell Jadon Sancho, just like they know they're going to sell. Just like they know they're going to sell. Haaland and Bellingham and all of that. They know that, but they work for it. They know to expect that, and they handle it. They're just showing the Kane. I want to say in 2015. Very old game. Crikey. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was this. Maybe that was the one that's just happened. Oh no, definitely wasn't, because it might be. I don't know. I know there was a fast fight. Nah, Villa's playing David Villa. Definitely not. You got sent off there. Yeah, definitely ain't that this year. Club understands, yeah, but the fans have to be a little humiliated. No, because ultimately I think the fans know what the club is about. Like, ultimately, Mike Cooper, unless our goal get to the championship and can kick on from there, ultimately we will lose Mike Cooper, just like we lost Conor Hoyhane, just like we lost, Blassie and all of these top players for us, and the likes of Bradley Wright-Phillips and Bobby Defacordo Reed. All of these players that have gone on to do incredible things. I think of Graham Carey, who's now, playing for CSKA Sofia, and he's just played against Jose Mourinho. So ultimately, these clubs know what they're about. Do Dortmund fans wish that they could have more money to keep these stars? But I've no doubt that they do, because I ultimately have that same feeling for Plymouth Argyle. But I think we know where our clubs are and where our clubs are at, so it makes it a little bit more easier to understand, I think. Still don't make it easy, of course, but yeah, that's basically that, really. Yeah, we've got some exciting things coming to the channel. Basically, once I start work, I'm going to start upgrading some things, ironically. First, I'm going to buy things I don't have already. So, for example, I'm going to get the new FIFA and all that. And then get Formula 1 and all of that. We're going to do a lot more fun. Get a camera, start streaming some FIFA. It's going to be great. Genius says MLS Watchalong. Yep, we're doing an MLS Watchalong. Sorry, I've forgotten your name. You did pop onto our deadline day stream, and I remember your name, but I don't remember it now. That's the annoying part. We lost Brennan Aronson to Salzburg. Yeah, look, I think clubs, when you're a smaller club, not to again not to demean any clubs, because my club is not huge, huge itself. All good. It's Matt. Simple name. How can I not remember that? I definitely will now. But yeah, I think when you're dealing with smaller clubs, for example, my own, I think you sort of get used to it. It sounds horrible, but you get used to where you are, sort of as a club, which is why I don't think teams like Dortmund will be too worried. My watch-alongs will improve the minute I improve my PC. So basically, over the next few months, probably towards Christmas time, we're going to start seeing a lot of improvements. So it's going to be really good for you guys as well. Make the quality, maybe even get a clock here somewhere. Haven't thought where. We'll definitely have something. I've no doubt about it. No doubt about it at all. But yeah, so much good things coming soon, I've no doubt. So make sure you're part of it. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the like button as well. Going to be doing more MLS watch-alongs over the next coming months. We're also probably going to do like a Christmas Day stream for the people who don't have family. It won't be a long one, probably be maybe an hour or so. Might do something. I've got an idea in my head, but I'll run it past some people. But it's probably like I'll probably end up doing a watch along of an old school game, like I don't know, one of the big games that or a couple of them. Why not? Do something a bit fun for the people who do suffer from loneliness. So we have got something really exciting coming towards Christmas Day, because my father will see me in the evening. So I'm actually free all day, which is how I like it. I like it nice and chilled. Also, not going to lie, probably got a box of chocolates sat on my desk, and I'm going to start munching my way through them. Quality Street and Celebrations, both. If you're lucky, I may even have roses. When I say if you're lucky, I mean I'll be lucky. You'll be quite jealous, I suspect. But yeah, that should be a good one. But the game's been good. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. But I watch a lot of the Championship. Obviously, I watch a lot of League One, and I've enjoyed it. The quality's been decent. It wasn't as feisty as I expected. I expected, full blown violence, unadulterated violence, because there were 2 red cards in the game before. So I did have a slight expectation. Maybe the second half will get more violent, turn it into like God knows what. That is that really. We're just waiting for the second half to start up now. Just seeing an advert for Gunpowder Milkshake, which seems like a decent film. Not gonna lie, I'd watch that. Tomorrow we've got Formula 1 at 12:45 with me and Chris, so make sure you check that one out as well. Followed by a North London derby at 4:15, and then fan cams making another return at 10 p.m. So do make sure you call in there. Whether you want to talk about MLS or the English leagues, whatever you want to do, you can talk about that on fan cams. MLS isn't as dangerous as South American leagues. South America is mad. It is mad over in South America, but I just show more highlights again. It's enough to kill me. Enough to kill me. Just more highlights, more of the goal. More of the goal. Yeah, I do suspect Johnson will not be happy that he conceded that goal. I wouldn't be happy. I wouldn't be happy. I can assure you of that. I wouldn't be too thrilled. Yeah. Wolves probably asleep in Canada. I don't know what time is it in Canada. Players coming back out there. Managers coming out as well. It's a bit of a light show going on. Americans love a good show. There's a lady wearing a hat, a bird on her head. I don't really get that. Americans crack me up. I'm not gonna lie, they do. I love it. I do love it. MLS isn't as dangerous. Oh yeah, I've done that one. 9 p.m. here, Wolves. It's probably 7 p.m. Crikey. Where is Wolf Dog? Where's Miss Wolf? Where's the wolf? Where is the wolf? Rodriguez coming on. Number 42. So I'm not sure who he's coming on for. But a change for New York. And it's for number 43. So 43 coming off. 42 coming on. So quite an easy change to make. So 43 off for 42. Love it. Nice and simple. I couldn't be happier. Is that another change? I don't think so. Just the one change, I think. I'll grab my phone in just a second. Come on. There we go. No, that's now going to say 45. My computer's like, computer says no. Computer's going to get punched in the face in a minute. Ugh, I knew it would do that. 42. There we go. Piece off. Computer's going to get violently attacked by myself in just a second. There we go. Save that. Fernandez. Who I presume is number 27. One guy got killed. What? It was a fatal fight after a Union Club America match. Two groups of Mexicans at a cheesesteak place. One guy got killed. Fucking hell. Werewolf, my lawyer. Where's Wolf? Need my lawyer to sue Sonny because he said Chelsea out of title race after 6 games. Yeah, but Sonny's an unobliterated twat, isn't he? Well, why do people take Sonny seriously? We all know he says it for clicks. Like, I can't believe people take him seriously. I certainly couldn't. The new lad on the ball already. He's got purple hair, mind you. Purple hair. Now, I just need to add that on, which I have done so. Now, I need to go grab my phone because, again, I have no idea of these players. Something off the app. I'll give me 2 seconds, but it's still 1-0. And there's the change of player. I don't. Good, because you shouldn't. He's a clown. Not often in the US is there deadly hooliganism. Yeah, I can imagine. It's not the greatest thing in the world, is it? Oh, they made 2 changes. Great. Computer's definitely going to say no to doing this one. Even in Arsenal's, guess it's the Mexicans. Yeah. I don't really know what to say about Mexicans. I'm sure the majority of them are lovely people. Just get the occasional wanker, don't you? But there we go. Goal kick to Red Bulls. He's going to boot it right up to the top of the field. I have no doubt about that. There we go. Just add that in for you now. There we go. Love it. Not wearing my headphones as well. I quite like it sometimes. They're crazy passionate about football. Football. Yes, they Mexicans are. They're just passionate, aren't they? Mexicans. They're passionate sort of nation. But I can understand. I'm passionate. I don't think I'd kill anyone with that passion, but I'm passionate. For sure. Crazy. Yeah, they are quite crazy, not gonna lie. Just showing me that. Cool. Dom says in the group chat, wonder if Niall is awake still thinking about how it was Ronaldo's fault today. No, I'm not. I'm actually doing a watch along. Don't really care about United, to be fair. Don't really care. don't really care at all. In England, though, they don't separate the home and away fans by fences and make them leave at separate times. Well, they do for some. It's not normally a metal fence. It's normally a fence of stewards. Not in Man U fans do that at the moment, no. Yeah, I know. Crazy. It's like war in Central and South America. Yeah. I do hear that. It's like a war outside my house at the moment. They were just screaming at each other at the moment. Outside my house. Love it. Don't know what they're doing. Crazy people. That's a foul. Just booted the ball in. Wherever number 42 is. Morelos will take the free kick. Wankers. Who's wankers? I don't mind too much. Free kick taken. Dealt with by Red Bull. They're doing really well defensively at the moment. Really, really good. Hit that like button. We're on 12 likes, guys. Let's get that to 15. Let's get that up to 15, shall we? You know you want to as well. Yeah, absolutely know you want to. Also, if you want to hear about Argyle, we're doing a podcast every week going up on the Football Fan app. So make sure you check that out. Yeah, make sure you check that out. Really, really good. Good app. People like they defended Solskjaer. I hope a shocker. See, a lot of new things on my feed. Don't know why am I seeing so much crap on my feed? When did that become a thing? Crikey. God, I'm seeing a lot of crap. My God. Argyle seems like he could get promoted. Yeah, I think we've got a really good chance. So yeah, we've got a really good chance to do so. So yeah. Get a lot of views on it. So yeah, make sure you check that out on the Football Fan app, exclusive to the Football Fan app as well, mind you. But the teams are separated by Omar Fernandez's goal in the first half. The low hit hard shot, but so far it's been all New York Red Bulls so far. Another good chance there. This time Johnson is there to stop it from going into the back of the net, but it's been all Red Bull so far in the second half. 10 minutes into the second half as well. So yeah, I mean, is there going to be any response from City? Free kick taken quickly, another free kick given, and this time it's number 10. So it's Morelos who is down. Okay, there's a bit of Rodriguez is getting a bit feisty. The referee's going to have to just calm things down a little bit. Calm things down. Yearwood was involved as well. So yeah, tempers are just flaring a little bit. Yeah, tempers just flaring a little bit, but the referee is just referee's just calming things down a little bit. But Yearwood is getting a bit aggy. Shaw would have enjoyed watching City lose. Yeah, she probably would have. No, yeah, but there's a bit of handbags from Rodriguez and not sure the other players. Wouldn't be a same City though, would it? Wouldn't be the same one. You'd expect a shot to go in from this angle. Edwards is walking off, as is number 10, being replaced with. So Rees is on for New York Red Bulls. There was 2 changes. I missed one of them, so no Reeves is on. I am. Yeah, Daniel was enjoying it. Oh, keeper flapping a bit there. Definitely flapping a little bit there. One of the greatest. Long ball to the penalty area. Rodriguez. Throw taken quickly. Cross goes in. Header straight into the keeper's hands. He'll take that every day of the week. He'll definitely take that every day of the week. No. Sky Sports are not going to be on top of this as well as Red Bulls. Okay. No, that's it. Oh, yeah. So, Tom Barlow for. Right, Barlow on for. Right, Barlow is number 74 on for number 10. There we go. Finally got there in the end. Okay, you watch the MLS a lot. I do not. Well, I've watched a few games, but not overly. I will get into it though more. As I go on. I support Miami Heat in the basketball, so I support Inter Miami. That's the beauty of me. I don't support a team. Long speculative shot from Duncan. Red Bull just warming up a few more players. And now Sky show me the changes. Love it. Love it. There we go. So the changes you'll see the changes appear in just a second. There we go. Just adding it in now. There we go. Miami is a nice vacation if you ever go to a game. May never end up in America, mate. 2 free. It's the land of the free. Never been aboard though. I do want to go aboard at some point, and that's a foul on Gutsman. So that's going to be. Rodriguez is saying something. Gutman, I think, is okay. Yeah, don't know why he's calling on the physio for that. Mostly the 4-0 comeback. Makes sense. That was epic, to be fair. Yeah, but Liverpool aren't a bad side. Not at all. Enjoy watching them, actually. Especially nowadays. Really enjoy watching Duncan. Oh, is that another chance for Red Bull? Shot, great save by Johnson. An amazing save there. He had absolutely no right saving that at all. But a really, really good save there. Really, really good save. Love it when people say shit about you in a group chat. Love it. Fuck off. Pulisic or Rare would be great. Instead of getting American. They got American owners, so you never know. They may pick an American one day. And that's a free kick to City. 29 minutes of a game to go. City really need to hurry up and get a goal. Oh, players down. It is Fernandez booking for Tinnerholm. Yeah, he's been booked. Fernandez on the floor. Oh no, it was Sands. That was a bit of a nasty tackle, to be fair. Can't be doing that too often, but he's been booked. Sands with the yellow card there. Pulley replacing Mane would be perfect under utilised by Tuchel. That's an interesting take, I suppose. Interesting. Zachary doesn't stay fit. Yeah, it has always been the problem with Pulisic, hasn't it? Has always been the issue. Got good views on this so far. Really, really impressed. Another change for Red Bull, bringing off number 21. On comes number 19. So 19 for 21. 20. Well, that's a 1. I thought that was a 7. Oh, it's the one who scored as well. Oh, great. And my thing has been absolute donkey. He has more injuries than how old he is. Bless him, he has had a lot of injuries. You're not far wrong there. You're not wrong there. He gets injured a bit. People have to foul him to get beat. Yeah. Zachary makes a good comment there. You do tend to have to foul him. City trying to get play moving. Not working so far for them. That Hazard was the same, but rarely got injured. Yeah, some players just get injured, don't they? It's the way of football. I'm afraid. Some players have good legs, some just don't. Good tackle there by 26. City of possession now. They're just gonna, they're gonna fight until the bitter end. Try and get an equaliser. Been closely fought battle so far. Still only 22. Hopefully he stays fit going forward. Some players do. Some players have that ability. Some do. Some will stay fit. Tuchel will play him a lot more when he's fit and takes players on. Raya would be great in Liverpool's midfield as well. I do hear that. I do. Yeah, Omar has been taken off. Oh, I've taken it off. Oh my god. Alright. This is going so slowly. going to punch my computer in a minute. Oh, God. There's lots of changes coming for New York City as well. Thought one was called Fabian Delph then. I was about to say, you what? 5 substitutions? Yeah, they'll get plenty of paydays coming soon. No doubt about that. Close that now. Restart it. Normally the best way to get something to boot up its arse. There'll be a fair few changes coming up for New York City, which they're making now. On comes number 9 and number 12. Off comes number 20. So number 20 is being taken off first. He'll be replaced by whoever number 9 is. So Morales is coming off. Okay, it's still being... Is a laptop good for a StreamYard? Yeah, laptops should be good. Laptops should be good. Yeah, laptops are fine. Laptops are fine. He'll get to an English team move soon, but I don't know who to. Who Bellingham? Yeah, Bellingham will. He'll certainly be moved up. Not sure who he'll go to, but he will end up at England. You are absolutely right there. Completely right. Knew this would do this to me. Knew it. Let's hope there's no more goals, because my thing has been fucking bullshit. He's gone a bit wide there. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. We'll just leave it at that. Who's winning North London derby tomorrow? I want to say Arsenal. Spurs aren't in good form, are they? Really bad form, actually, mind you. Corner to New York City. Corner taken. Oh, great save there by the keeper. Great save. Really on top of his A game there. Had to be on it. Really had to be on it. Long ball. Foul, free kick. Castellanos is not happy. Arsenal say hopefully overconfident again. That'd be a nightmare for. New York City on the run here. Yeah, I don't do it this way, which is fucking annoying. I'm so pissed off right now. Actually, I don't even know. Hopefully I moved the ball in time. Did that one. New York City on the break. There has been changes, mind you, but I can possibly tell you them. Cabby versus Prime was so one-sided. Do you not think Matey Boy put a good fight on? They fucking didn't. It was shocking. Gabby has off takes. He has something. You're right there. He has definitely got something. That's a trip. That would be a free kick. Free kick. Oh, I didn't move it. Fuck it. We'll just keep it at this. If there's a goal, just change a goal. Manager's not happy. Can't imagine why. Yeah, Gabby, you are right though. Gabby has some absolutely horrendous takes. That is factually true. Gabriel's worth 120 million was so outrageous. It was something. Jesus. Yeah. No. Gabriel Jesus, like as in Gabriel, the Arsenal centre back, Zach. Gabriel Metingalangos or something, maybe 40-50. What, the centre back? I think if you had to pay 50 million for Gabriel, you'd probably be upset. He is bang average. He is a bang average player. So 16 minutes of a game to go. One of the players is rolling down a bit. Yellow card for Nellis. Nellis about to go into the book. Oh, actually, no. It's a high boot. Yeah, it's a high boot, so he's got booked, actually. Megalis or something. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. It's 15 minutes of a game to go. Still New York City 0, New York Red Bulls 1. Socially distant. Well, parts of it is socially distant. That was a really high foot by the New York City player. Ridiculously high boot. Yeah, shocking take though. Yeah, he's always shocking. Is our Gabby. Oh, that ball's fed through quite nicely. Defended well by Gutman. Sloppy pass back. A sloppy pass though. That's not a penalty. That's corner. Corner to City. Oh no, goal kick. Goal kick to Red Bulls, not a corner. I think he's somewhat baffled by that, but it is what it is, isn't it? The fans are happy there, mind you. Fans are delighted. Couldn't be happier. Yeah, City have definitely dominated in terms of the stats, but apart from that, not an awful lot. Crikey. He's not on transfer market, so apparently he's free. That's quality. So apparently he's free. I can't remember how you spell his last name. I really don't. Game's got a bit sloppy in terms of possession. Red Bull are sitting back a lot more now. As you would imagine, they're defending a 1-0 lead. So, of course, they're going to be defending a lot more. Rodriguez is down. Actually, I found him 22 million. Yeah, he's certainly he ain't worth much more than that. I wouldn't say so anyway. Rodriguez back on his feet, and the game resumes. Play resumes. Now City with a nice ball over to the right-hand side. Rodriguez chases, keeps it in. Cross goes in. Headed, great save again by the keeper. Right above his head, really good chance. That's going to be a corner. Corner to City. Gabriel Jesus says 60 million, so I'm saying 50 tops. Yeah, I think 50 would be fair. I think any more, you're probably starting to have doubts over the deal. Whereas, 50, I think 50 is fair deal. That header is not happening. And that's gone all the way out for a throw into New York Red Bulls. Now, judging from the last game, just because you get to 78th minute, don't expect it just to stay like that. Could be anything. Could go on to whatever time as well. 10, 12 minutes of added time. All possible. Pass to the keeper. Gets out to Gutman. That's not Gutman. Long ball. City will handle long balls. They won't mind. But that one goes into penalty area. Defended well by City. And they clear it upfield. And there's a runner, but he's dealt with very, very well by the I was about to say by a Leipzig defender, by the Red Bulls defender. New York doing very well. New York City doing all right. Both teams, going for it. They're proper going for it. Red Bull are definitely sitting off City a lot more. City have seen a lot more of the ball in more dangerous areas, but still have done nothing. City have done nothing. Oh, slip by Sands. Red Bull down the right-hand side. Shot deflected. Great save. That could have turned that around. That could have been 2-0. That would have been 2-0. That would have been the end of the game. That would have been game ending. But the keeper just gets to that to stop that from going in by Yearwood. Really good opportunity there to end the game for Red Bull. Can they do it from the corner? Tolkien has got 2 hands up. Not sure what that's suggesting. 2 hands up clearly suggests something. Corner goes in, back post, headed. dealt with, and the keeper will keep that into his hands. He goes, and he'll boot this long, or throw it long, one of the two. Headed by Yearwood. Now we have City attacking a lot more. Rodriguez. No matter who wins the North London derby, London is blue. Yeah, for claret and blue. London is claret and blue. That's how I see it. Weird thing about MLS for Europeans is like Toronto was second place last year, and last this year, a lot more up and down. Yeah, it's more even, a lot closer. No one dominates it. Yeah, I do hear what you mean. Do hear that. I think it's just so tight, and form matters, and you know. No Chelsea blue always. No, it's claret and blue, Daniel. Claret and blue. London is purple. I think we can all agree, though, that London is definitely not and never will be white. In terms of football white, anyway. Don't people are making wild assumptions at all. Fulham runs London. Oh, love that. It would be white then. Throw in for New York Red Bulls. Shaqiri. Oh, he's full name there. Full named. There we go. Goal kick to Red Bull. No, City. My mistake. Another change being made by City here. On comes number 8. So the kid that you said watch out for, Zachary, doesn't look like he's coming on. Another throw-in. Taken quickly. Out wide. Dealt with by Red Bull. City of the ball. But Sands is there to sort that out. Back to Sands it goes. Nice first touch. Runs past his man. Cuts inside. Now Red Bull break with Yearwood. Hits it to the left-hand side. Can he keep it in play? He can. Sands is back in position, which will cut the pass out. And in the end, he's not needed because good defending there by City. Fulham just a shit Tottenham. Yeah, disappointing. Zachary's just like, yeah, disappointing. I like how Zach's just smiling in his photo, just casually smiling. It's like, Fulham may beat us on tournament at the moment. Yeah, they would have a good chance. You're not wrong. They have a decent chance. Duncan, it's certainly getting a bit heated now. Certainly getting a little bit heated. Yellow card for Kyle Duncan. Thiago has come on, and before anyone creams their pants, it's not Thiago Alcantara. That'd be a mad signing, though, wouldn't it? Be insane. Oh, can they do this? Oh, that's a wild shot, and that's a corner. Corner to City, yeah. Bournemouth are top of the Championship. Bournemouth are doing well. Scott Parker, boys. Scott Parker. What man? Just needs the right backing. Give him the right backing, right players. He'll do a madness. Will it be enough to keep him in the league? I can possibly tell you. If they got to a Premier League, guys. Thomas Frank done well. Bielsa's done well. We'll see if Bielsa has second season syndrome like Sheffield United did. Do the English find it weird that Everton have never been relegated? No. Sort of just come to expect it. There's been times where they've been close to being relegated, but they always find a way. No, it's Thiago Alcan offside. I thought it was Thiago thumbs up. They should get an award for longest serving, the longest mid-table streak. Yeah, they were in Europe at one point. They were in Europa League, or back then it was called the UEFA Cup. I think they even, if memory serves me right, I think they even got to a Champions League before, which was incredible for them. David Moyes was prime Everton. That was Everton at their best. He scored a goal and it was offside. When was that? I'm guessing it was against Watchalong. Free kick to Red Bull. City, I mean. Rolling ball. Yearwood is not too impressed. No versus Palace, I think. Nah, that makes sense. Sands passes to his centre-back pairing. Calvert-Lewin is class. Yeah, Calvert-Lewin ain't too bad. He ain't too bad. Long ball up. Nothing there. Wonder if they'll get angry and kick off at each other again like they did last time. I do wonder. That will explain the no dugouts as well. No actual official dugouts. That will explain it, if it's not really a football stadium. Very strange. You'd have thought that they would have built them a proper stadium. DCL King replacement? Oh, possibly. Possibly. Do you not think Spurs will either look through their youth, maybe Troy Parrott, if he can have a good season, might get some game time? If not, maybe do you not think they look abroad? Bundesliga, maybe? Take Werner? Like, just wide there. Just wide. That would have killed the game. Would have killed the game. Good chance for Red Bull there. Just see it again. His Sands almost gets in the way. Almost gets the ball off him. But not quite there. Kane wants to kick field goals in the NFL. He said he wants to do that when he's a bit older and retired. He wants to try that. I'm sure someone would take him up. He'd probably be quite good at it as well, wouldn't he? It's only kicking he's got to do. I'm sure someone would take him. Until last minute of the game. Well, last minute before added time. City on the break. Decide to go to the left-hand side. The overlap is done. Cross goes in. Corner to City. Corner to City. Duncan is the guy who stopped that because he added time in, no doubt. You'd probably expect 3-4 minutes, if that. Nothing outrageous. Depends on the angle and how far out. Well, I'm sure someone would take him, wouldn't they? He's got power on him anyway. Rashi could probably do it, to be fair. Oh, they showed the added time really quickly there that I didn't see. 3 minutes. They got 3 minutes of added time. The Aussie rules players come to be punters a lot, very similar. That makes sense. Then. Maybe it'd be one then. Maybe it'd be a punter. Don't know what that is, but maybe Kane could do that. I see no reason why he couldn't. No reason. Red Bulls coach is wanting them to hold this lead. I can see why. City go for everything out, and there's 2 minutes of the game to go. Or is that a penalty? No, it's not. And that's dealt with very well. All but straight to the keeper's hands. Field goals are tough though. There's only 32 spots. Hard job to get. I don't know. If someone's willing to take him and Kane wants to do it, then I see no reason why he can't do it. Take him away from England. Shit for us. Absolutely fucking shocking. Nice pass there, and now it's to Sands. Been really impressed with Sands from New York City. And that's straight to a keeper, and he'll fall to the floor. Waste a few more of them seconds. And Sands didn't quite get that to what he wanted to do. There's a minute to go. 1 minute left of added time. Keeper boots it long. Up to Sands, who is going to get a throw in for City. Not long to go. He throws it in. Straight to the keeper. On fourth down, if you're out of field goal range or don't go for it, you punt the ball to another team to give them a further field. I think I understand that. We'll do an NFL watch on with someone who understands the rules and do it that way. There's 30 seconds of the game to go. It was offside. It would be cool if Kane came. I hope it does work out. I'm sure it might. It might. I'm sure he's been practicing anyway. It's not like he would not do it without practice. I'm sure he's practiced it a bit. But to be fair, it's quarterback is thing, not kicker. And that's it. That's full time. It's finished. New York City 0, New York Red Bulls 1. So New York Red Bulls take Derby Day win in the Houston River Derby. That's it, really, guys. That's all for today. Lots of celebration from the Red Bull players, as you'd imagine. Despair for the City players. They're not going to be happy with that. And City walk away with 0 points, but New York Red Bulls take them 3 points. Now, what that does to the Eastern Conference, I couldn't possibly tell you. I will go check that right now. So they have a table on the MLS. They do not. So I couldn't tell you what that does for the table. Eastern Conference. But look, a good game. Omir Fernandez's goal is the thing that separates both sides. The stats, again, a much more dominant performance from City in the second half. But ultimately, nothing comes with it. And they've lost the game 1-0. And New York Red Bulls just with that one clinical shot, one clinical target, on one clinical goal. That's what you need in football sometimes, isn't it? All you need. We'll be back tomorrow with Formula 1 at 12:45, and then we'll be back with the North London Derby at 4:15. So do join us for both of those. Before you go, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you made it all the way till the end, big thank you to Zachary and to Daniel for keeping me company in the comments, and hopefully we'll see you guys tomorrow. Really enjoyed that. We'll do more MLS, I feel, because I really enjoyed that. Check out our socials: Twitter, Let's Talk EPL, Instagram, Let's Talk EPL _, and on TikTok, Let's Talk Premier League. But until next time, thanks for watching, guys, and peace out.